Hey, my name's Andrew, and as a filmmaker and photographer, one of the most annoying things to happen is you're just about to hit the record button or you're right in the middle of a photo shoot and all of a sudden your battery dies. It can really mess up your plans, ruin your day, and I think it's a feeling we've all experienced at least once. It's really annoying and it can be easily solved by getting some spare batteries. This company called Llano has made a really creative way of keeping those batteries charged up, stored away, and ready to go when you need them. In this video, I'm going to be talking about two of their charging cases, the key differences between these two, and why you might want to invest some money in a charging case. Now, Llano did send me these charging cases. However, this is not a sponsored review. These are going to be my own thoughts and opinions. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's jump into the review. Now, as I mentioned, all right, now I'm not even kidding. The irony of life, as I was recording that bit, my battery died. The nice thing is I just swapped it up and I'm able to keep going. So that's the importance of having spare batteries. But let's talk about these two different cases. We're gonna start with this charging case. So on the front of this case, you will see a display as well as a button. If you press that button, it will read the percentage of the batteries inside that case. Then you open it up, you see the batteries are in there ready to go. And there's also a slot for an SD card. So that is super handy if you have both of these batteries charged up as well as a fresh SD card in the case. This is basically a med kit for your camera. You're out and about, you need extra storage or extra batteries, this is the thing you're going to be grabbing. Now, this particular case does come with the batteries. You can get it just as a charging case, but you can get it also with the batteries. The thing is, there's lots of different cameras out there and lots of different batteries. So actually, Llano does make a ton of different cases. So odds are they have a charging case for your camera. I will leave links in the description for all their different styles of charging cases. But this one in particular is the Canon LPE 6NH for my Canon R7. And so it does have the two batteries. Now on the side of the case, there is a little port. That is where you will plug the case into the wall or a power bank to charge up those batteries. A misconception I had when I first got it is that you put the batteries in and it will charge them up without plugging it into the wall. It's not that kind of case, which leads me to this case. This one doesn't have that problem because it is actually a charger and a power bank, meaning you can actually take those batteries and pop them into this case, and then it will literally start charging up those batteries without being plugged into the wall. On the side of the case, there is two USB ports, and that's where you charge the case up, as well as you can plug in a cord and plug in any kind of device. I could charge up my phone, for example. And at the moment, I am charging up not only my phone, but also both of those batteries inside the case. So this is gonna be a great setup if you're on the go, not able to plug this into the wall. You're able to charge up your camera batteries as well as another device using that cable. And this is just an absolute powerhouse. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons. Number one, I really like the sleek designs of these cases, the texture of them, the just kind of sleek minimalist design to them. They're really high quality. They're super simple. You put your batteries in there, you plug it into the wall, you charge it up. Or this case, for example, you pop them in there and it just starts charging up. You know, there's not a lot to mess up. You just charge up your batteries. It functions perfectly well. I do like that both of them have a readout display. So you hit the button and you can see how much those batteries are charged up. And that way you're not messing around with putting the battery in your camera and realizing, well, that one wasn't charged up and ready to go. You can grab the battery that's charged up, put it in your camera and keep going. I also really like that they included a little slot for an SD card. Now, the only con I've experienced with these is that the batteries that come with them are aftermarket and they don't last quite as long as the OEM batteries. Now for my final thoughts and opinions. This charging case, I think, is the perfect little addition to your kit. If you do want to have some charged up batteries ready to go, I think it does store them really nice. I think this is definitely the case that's going to do it for you for most of the time. But I feel like if you are the type of person that's going to be out and about and you need to have that reliability without, having to plug it into the wall or anything, you have your batteries charged up and ready to go, as well as plugging in other devices. I feel like this is definitely for people who are traveling a lot. I know I didn't really talk about prices much because they do kind of vary depending on the different case. But I think generally just the case without the batteries, this one's coming in around $50. If you do buy it with the batteries, it's going to be closer to $100. Just this case without the batteries, it's going to be around $90. And if you buy it with the batteries, it's going to be around $170. So as I mentioned, those are kind of the prices of these particular ones. You might have a different camera, you might need different batteries. So check the description and see which battery you need. You can click on that and kind of look around their page if you don't see it. But yeah, I'm super happy with these products and having the ability to have charged up batteries ready to go. is a big lifesaver. If you do have any comments or questions, leave those in the comment section below. If this video was helpful, hit the like button. And if you want to see other budget gear reviews, consider subscribing. And if you do, I'll catch you in the next video.